Yo. As you can see, we don't got the third host today. Jay Staffy usually does this. We don't like to do this, but welcome to The Fantasy with SJT. Today's a different type of episode. We're going to go over our player of the year, bust of the year, waiver wire pickup of the year, and rookie of the year. This is the season finale, the last episode of the year. Sheesh. How you feel, man? How you feel?
I'm my man. It's kind of a Debbie Downer. It's coming to an end. Long off season. You know, we gotta wait another year for this. Damn near like a year. 8 months.
Whole another fucking year.
8 to 9 months.
To pray you win a championship. Like
it's kind of crazy.
Only one man can win.
Right.
So
how I don't even want to ask the question that I'm about to ask, but I'm gonna ask it. How was y'all's fantasy season?
I mean,
what did you learn this year? This was a learning year for niggas, I feel like.
I mean, for me, I learned to, remain humble. I came in talking hella shit. And, my mindset's always like, remain humble, championship or bust. I'm not going to talk shit until I get here and win it. But I was talking hella shit from day one. So next year, I'm going to remain humble like my man CH. My man ain't say nothing all year. Started like 8-0, ain't say nothing. Like, bruh, like,
still not
I don't know, man. Like, still, you know what I mean? So,
still not talking.
That's his favorite thing. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Right.
So I think that's what I'm gonna be on next year. Like, psych, nigga, I'm talking my shit all day, every day. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. No bullshit. It don't matter, man. I don't believe in that. Like, I talk shit, I'm gonna lose. No, nigga, I'm gonna lose if my players don't perform. Like, fuck it. That's how I feel. Like,
it's out of your hands.
Like, what I say, you think out of all the people in the world, what I say right here is gonna affect his performance? Like, come on, man. No. Like, if you see it that way, then I feel you gotta have faith. But
that's that superstition.
I don't know. Like, it is what it is.
Sweet, what about you, bro?
Fuck fantasy. I mean, I'm not gonna say fuck fantasy. I mean,
you already said it.
You're right. I did already say it, but I mean, you put so much time in, just expect to finish better. I finished 4th in our league, so it is what it is at this point. I just hope next year is better. I hope next year is better. Hopefully, I play.
I knew that was coming.
At this point, bro, like I'm serious, man. Like,
heard it all before,
bro. We put so much time. In.
He said this one hurts.
This one stung.
No,
I mean, because you think the COVID nonsense is over, and then my whole team is out. Like, I mean, even if my team was in there, I still got dogged that week, but it's still just, man, I just hope it goes better next year. I pray it does.
It's crazy because we start this fantasy shit in like March.
Yeah.
Like March. We're on fantasy.
So we might be back at it right
months,
day after the Super Bowl.
Hey,
March is this guy next year. Like,
that's the thing about it. Like, some people, we probably lost the people that start this shit in August. Like, start preparing in August.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the way fantasy is. Injuries, like, just lack of production from your players that you have that are supposed to ball.
Yeah, man.
Like, you can't account for those things.
You can't account for that. Like, so us starting in March, losing the people that probably started in July, August, doing their preparation, doing their mock drafts and shit. September, like, probably did one mock draft.
Before the draft.
People who showed up to draft day was like, I think this guy's good.
He did okay last year.
I mean, I finished in a good spot. I did a lot of research, so hopefully it goes better next year. But right now, I didn't like where I finished, man. I finished in 4th. 2 years in a row, I had to pay for fantasy, and it's like I take it personal. I take it really personal. I take it real personal. A lot of people, it's a lot of money involved in this. We play, we play for fun. Man. We say we play for fun, but it's personal, man. It's personal. It's bragging rights. It's a lot that goes into it.
Let's bring John. It's funny because I think just the bragging rights, it means more to me than the money sometimes. Like, of course, I want to win the money, but them bragging rights, like,
I'm on.
Bro.
What's good?
Jay Staff.
What's good? Y'all already did the intro and everything?
Yeah, man.
Kind of, sort of.
Tell us
it's good.
To what you got going on.
Man, it might have just been a close call, fellas, so I'm in the hospital right now.
Okay.
Regardless, it's still a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it.
Of course.
So what y'all talking about? The season?
And we just talking about the year, what
how
happened
was
throughout the year. How was your
How
fantasy
was your
year?
fantasy year?
Better than ours.
Shit sucks. Didn't win the chip. Doesn't matter.
That's all that matters.
But now overall, man, it was a good year. A good year. We had a good season, but still didn't come through with the chip. At the end of the day, that's what we all strive for. You know what I'm saying? So,
Very true.
so, you know, all you can do is strap it up and go again next year.
Hear that?
But yeah.
Facts.
Hey, man. I kind of lost hope, though, John. Lost hope, man.
I'm not playing
I
next
know.
year.
I'm defeated, bro.
He did
I'm
that
defeated.
spiel
Hey.
again.
Oh, again. I did it
He did
again.
that spiel again.
You know, damn well, you gonna be after we get off this show, you gonna be like, who's my top 50 for next year?
Yeah.
I mean, we just put so much time into it. One of us should have won.
Mm.
But I mean, made the best man win. I mean, it didn't even come from our set. One of our producers didn't even win.
We had
I'd rather him not win.
We had 3 in the top 4, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It happens, man.
Shout out John Boy for the championship.
Yeah,
My man got the boot from the league.
Came back with a
couple years ago, came back and won his chip. Got the boot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like when a team trades you, like you're like, what? You traded me?
game.
And then you come back and just
Revenge
dog him in
game,
the Super
yeah.
Bowl or something. You're like, yeah, I told y'all, motherfuckers. Like, yeah. So
Tried to get rid of me.
shout out Boy for
Buddy
sure.
pulled a Kurt Warner.
Yeah, ran
Dragon Grove
the
just came
freaking
back
bases.
Grabbed him off the street.
Ran
Championship.
the freaking.
Bro, he ain't
bases,
lost his
man.
week 2, man. We gotta give it up to him.
Dog.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a crazy feat.
But
He started
much
0-2.
Much respect to Boyd.
It didn't
For sure.
lose another game.
15 in a row? 14 in a row?
14 in a row.
Unheard of.
14 straight.
14 straight.
Like I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I didn't win a lot of fantasy games in a row and won the championship. You know what I mean? But it was never been 14.
Hey, John, it's like we say, John, like
You know what I mean?
4 scores 7 years ago.
Oh, for yourself. Oh, yes.
We still talking
Hey.
about this, bro. Look,
Damn.
we made him
Hey.
take the tote off the wall. Look, we had to lower the camera so they can't even see that powerful bro. But I mean, still, like, you know what I'm saying? We all champs. You're gonna get yours, John. You're gonna get yours, man. You're gonna get yours.
I already know. It's gonna come eventually.
You're gonna get
Next
yours.
year,
man.
5 years from now, 10 years from now, hey, I ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, nah, you
Nah,
can't
don't
wait
say
that
that.
long.
Don't say that.
10 years from now, I'm
Next
just
year.
kidding.
We need that
Taking
next
care
year.
of my seeds, and I'm not gonna be able.
I'm not running around with y'all niggas.
I gotta start this guy today.
Nah. Oh, nigga, we about to be playing fantasy till we go. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm 86 years old. Nigga.
Yes, set your lineup,
Starting our
nigga.
child.
Set your lineup, bro.
Starting our children, our grandchildren.
You was like, I gotta. Twat, did you forget? Set your lineup, bro.
I got throw a little junior in there, picking the flex.
To the end,
It's
man.
gonna get to the point like Cooper Cup's
Yeah.
dad, where your kid
Exactly.
is in the league,
Exactly.
you draft him.
Exactly.
Right.
No, let's pray on it. Let's pray on it.
John, let
Shit,
us know
Brady. Fuck
what we got
fantasy at
going
that
on
point.
today for this episode.
All right, Brett, we got our superlatives with the best players of the year, player of the year, MVP. Shoot, y'all gotta help me out, man. I forget what else we
Player of
got.
the year.
Rookie,
We
rookie
got
of the
player
year.
of the year, bust of the year, waiver wire pickup of the year.
Yep, waiver wire pick of the year,
rookie
rookie of the year.
All right.
Yeah, we got some clips for y'all too. We're gonna go back on some of the episodes that we did, and show y'all what we did, what we got right, what we got wrong, and some back and forth that we had. So we're gonna show that too. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a dope episode, man. It's gonna be a dope
All right,
episode for sure.
All right, y'all want to get
So who
into
go-
these let's start with the rookies of the year. We're gonna start with the rookie of the year.
I'm pretty sure we all have the same one.
See, my rookie of the year, I ain't gonna lie, I had to go with Jamar Chase. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
switch it up for this. I'm gonna be real. The guy has 1,493 receiving yards, 13 touchdowns. Like, there's no way you can't say he's rookie of the year fantasy football. Like,
There's no way.
it's no argument. Like, I was like, should I put Jalen Waddle just to have somebody different?
Nah,
I was like, I can't. He has
No.
500 yards less
They play
than
the
Jamar
same- they play
Chase.
the same,
Like, you know what I
position.
mean? So it's no way
Yeah,
I
they
can't even
saw
make an
last
argument.
week alone.
If I'm doing that, I'm reaching. So I was like, I can't even make an argument for that. So Yeah, my rookie of the year is Jamar Chase. Like he well deserved. The guy came out, bro. You thought Justin Jefferson did something?
Oh yeah.
No, Jamar Chase. Like he shattered all that shit. Justin Jefferson, who like same college. You know what I mean? So it's big ups to LSU right now. They're looking at like wide receiver you. You know what I mean? Like after those two guys, like the last 2 seasons, you had Justin Jefferson last year had 1,400. Now you got Jamar Chase this year got 1,400.
Same one.
LSU is making a name for wide receiver you right now, NFL wise. You know what I mean? Alabama still got the more guys in there, but when you're looking at top heavy, I don't know. LSU, they biting right now, man. Who your rookie of the year, Tweez? Rookie of the year for fantasy. That's what that means. Who had the best rookie season in fantasy football to you?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. I think we all chose that.
What are we talking about?
There's nothing to talk about.
You just said, I mean, I feel like you speak for the group here. John, am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you good. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
It's funny.
Like, you got to, man.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is rookie of the year in fantasy. Like, I mean, think about it. Like, yo, I mean, yeah, you good, bro. You good. Take your seat, man. Waiting to dig into your ass too. But listen, I mean, but hey, look.
No homo.
I mean, yeah, no homo. I'm sorry. One of my producers just walked in. My man was in the ship, couldn't capitalize, but it is what it is. Yeah, we got some shit to say about you too, man. Couldn't bring it home for the set. But hey, listen, what I'm about to say is my man had Jamar Chase on his team. I mean, Jamar Chase 266 in the last game of the year. I mean, technically, because I don't see Jamar Chase playing more than the first drive next week. I feel like it's gonna be a preseason game for him. Burrow's not gonna be out there, so I don't even think Jamar Chase is gonna be out there. If just like we talked about earlier, if you're playing in the championship game, week 18, you gotta get rid of that commissioner immediately because that's messed up, man. That's messed up. So I feel like
why it's messed up to be playing in week 18.
Because a lot of players. So like, here's the thing: like the Packers locked up the number 1 seed in the NFC. So say you got Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback on that team. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have to play next week. He might play a drive and he's gone. Say you start Aaron Rodgers, you get max 3 points. And then what?
That's the thing. You should know. That's an element of it. You should know.
Yeah, but going into week
What if Aaron
18,
Rodgers does play the whole game?
like some people like
What if he's playing for the MVP?
Well,
like we only play.
All these what ifs happen every week of the season.
We play for
All these what ifs
$200,
happen every week of the
right?
season.
We pay for $200.
We play for
You got some people out there paying.
$1,400.
You got some people out there
$200.
playing for $1,000 per person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to have that type of issue
Very
in
true,
week
very
18, is Aaron Rodgers going to play? Is Devontae Adams going to play? Like you shouldn't have that issue in week for your fantasy championship. You know what I mean? Like it should be like a straight up matchup. Like we know all these guys are playing. Like maybe if they're hurt, they're hurt. But if they're sitting out because they already made the number 1 seed, nah, you can't do that.
I hear that.
Like nah. So if you're playing in week 18, your league, I'm not gonna say it's a joke, but it's
I don't
a
even
joke.
care, bro. I wanted to say it.
Fire the commissioner immediately.
You're not playing for that much money.
I wanted to talk my shit, man. I wanted to talk my shit. First of all, I wanted to praise my men on the squad. John, big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I think it was I think it's two playoffs in a row for my man John.
Nah, I didn't make it last year. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
He said 2 out of 3. Oh yeah, 2 out of the last 3 years. My man John, you know you handle the business right now. I'm kind of blown you can't be here with us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of we need you right now, bro. It's like we always do when you're here. But you know what I'm saying? 2 out of the 3 playoffs for my man John. My man Sean won the ship last year. Big up to Sean last year. I ain't missed the playoffs in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
He had to make sure he asserted that. He had to put that in there.
We kings on the set, man. We kings on the set. I actually had to wear my legend. I had to wear my legend hoodie today. You know what I'm saying? Like we legends at this, man. Y'all that's tuning in. I feel like this is a special episode, man. Y'all gotta tune in. We're gonna give you that advice. We're gonna let y'all know what's real. We're gonna let y'all know when we messed up, when we fucked up. I'm gonna say fucked up. Fuck that. I'm tired of correcting my words on this fucking show. This is our show. This is our show. This is what makes us unique. This is why y'all tune in. So we're gonna tell y'all what's real, man. We one of the only people that's doing this weekly on a weekly basis. Give y'all that advice. We tell y'all when we wrong. We tell y'all when we right. And I mean, just going forward, I feel like you know, gotta put some respect on our name, man. Gotta put some respect on our name. We're gonna get this job done. We're gonna help y'all win y'all ships, even if we lose our ships, clearly. But right or wrong,
Can't win
we're
them
here
all,
to
man.
get y'all
Can't
that
win them all.
advice.
Yeah, can't win them all, yeah.
I did want to say this though. You know what I'm saying? I'm to my own horn here. I ain't missed the playoffs and like since we started this shit. Bro, fuck that.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember the last. I don't remember the last time Twan has
Bro.
not been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm always there. I'm there.
He said, "I'm always there, always a good
I'm like
contention."
cockroach. I'm like cockroach. Like, oh,
Man, like you said,
Twitchy,
consistency
yeah,
is
like,
key.
I don't worry about this fucking guy. I mean, yeah, I'm there. I'm
You
there.
always find your way in, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta worry about these two when you play. Anybody that want to hop in the league, let us know. You want to hop in the league, we might have a spot for you, might not. People drop out every year. But they want to hop in the league, just let us know, man.
It's a long line, long line.
It is a long wait, man. We're gonna pull your shit up. We're gonna pull your shit up on the screen. We're gonna expose you. Or we're gonna praise you. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my opponent. Or it's gonna be, you know, I had to dog my opponent. It's gonna be one of those. But y'all want to hop in the league? Let us know. Shoot us a DM, shoot us a text, anything. Holla at us on the fantasy.
We start other leagues too. It don't matter. You know what I'm
we
saying?
start other leagues too. Exactly. Just
Not
like my
taking-
man
Not taking
said.
those scrubs in this
And
league.
the league, my man Kylie in the league too.
No
Hey,
scrubs. You gotta
no scrubs.
you
We
gotta
gonna
be a
take it, no
veteran. You
scrubs.
gotta be a veteran.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You gotta know what you're doing.
Rose is a mainstay, man. Rose has got the bad luck in the league, man. He's got the bad luck in the league. I feel
Nah,
like.
Roach get all the veteran washed up players every year. You gotta find a young talent, man. That's what fantasy is about. It's about
Yeah, Barkley's not the answer.
hitting those later rounds, like how you got Jamar Chase late. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta hit like that. That's how you said when?
Late.
That's late. What are you talking about?
Late. He's
That's
wide receiver
late.
what?
Yeah, that's late.
Shit, sounds like wide receiver 1 right now, but he's not.
Nah, he
But he's
probably
definitely like
3.
wide receiver 3, 4. Like, no, Debo's 3. He got to be 4.
Yeah, he got before.
Like, that's late to get the 4th ranked wide receiver in the 6th round. Like,
Yeah.
that's what you want.
Mhm.
Yeah. Roach always finds the washed up, like the big name players. Like, oh, I got this guy, but he did hit on Debo this year. That was a big hit, but that's it. Other than that, he drafted Saquon. I told him not to draft
Big
Saquon.
name
Like,
bums. Go ahead.
do not draft
Big name
Saquon.
bums.
You don't draft Saquon Barkley at pick 3.
Then
Not
he had
this year.
Mark Andrews too.
Oh yeah, Mark Andrews too.
Yeah, he did have Mark
I
Andrews.
didn't want.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, tight end 1.
You said
wide
what?
receiver
Did you get
3.
CMC at pick 1?
Yeah, but CMC his
Nigga, they both coming off injuries.
Tell him,
No,
Mac. Tell him,
bruh.
Mac.
That's all
Let
I
him know.
see. That's
Let
all
him know,
see.
Mac. We
Usually
told
it's
him.
high, but,
We
like,
told
both of
him.
them niggas
Stop it,
both-
Buyer
stop it,
beware.
stop it.
And
We
they
told
both-
him.
and they
We
both got
told him.
injured
We
again.
told him.
no. But the thing about it,
CMC is Saquon.
the thing about it, Saquon's not even hurt right now. Like Saquon, he got hurt for like 2 or 3 games. He came back, but he's
that's a bad. Like,
no,
that's a bad
but
injury
he's not
for a
producing.
running
When
back.
CMC is on the
I feel you,
field,
Kylie. I feel you, Kylie.
when CMC is on the field, he's giving you 20 or more every time.
Well, how often is he on the field?
I mean, nowadays, yeah, I understand that, but Saquon's on the field, still not doing shit.
What's the next superlative? John, you
I mean,
got
well, y'all.
March Chase too, or
Yeah, I had Jamar Chase. We all agreed on that.
Yeah, you got
But since we talking about
No argument there. You can't.
oh shit?
But yeah, it's
since
about to
we
happen.
talking about
It's just about to start.
bums.
Don't
those
worry.
stats. Look at those stats.
Hold on, John talking.
Yeah, I said since we talking about bums, we can go with the bust. Who was the bust? Who was y'all bust of the year?
All right, before we get to that though, what was you about to say, Twan? You about to say something?
I was gonna say this guy has more yards receiving than
Time out.
Devontae Adams.
Time out.
Is that right?
That's not right.
That can't
No.
be right. Bro, I'm
No,
saying.
that's. I think this is Cooper. No, this is Cooper Cup's. No, not.
That gotta be Cooper Cup
That's not
stats.
smart. Those yardage look like Cooper Cup's.
Yeah, not the catches though.
Hey, John, is that Cooper Cup
Yeah, not the
stats?
catches. Not the
Yeah, I think that's Cooper Cup. That's what it
No,
looked
I
like.
got-
Oh
I
yeah,
got Cooper
John
Kupp
boy
right
no.
No, I got Cooper.
1800.
Yeah, that's Cooper Cup stats right,
All
there.
right, John. What was, John, so you
1829.
said bust of the year. Bust of the year. All right, guys. John,
Bust
you go
of the
first.
year.
You go first.
All right,
Let's
for me,
let John go first. Yeah.
the bust of the year, in my opinion. Hold on, I gotta look at my thing. Hold up. Cause I had there was a couple of guys.
Oh,
There-
that baby coming, bull.
hey yo, there was a couple
Priorities,
of guys
I feel you.
that I could have went with, you know, and I tried to go with a guy that I tried to
You trying to go
with a
with a
guy
big
that
name?
played the whole season,
and just
and not a
didn't
guy
perform.
that have injuries, you know, stuff like that. Because you know injuries happen, man. But the bust of the week, the bust of the year for me was Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin.
Oh, that's a good one, man. That's a good one.
It was a guy that was drafted early, and he ain't produced. He probably I think it was like 4 games where he had
That's a
double
good
digit
one, man.
fantasy points. 4 out of how many games? 16 games. So he didn't put up. I think he was projected. He was going in second, late second, early third round. So he ain't produced, man. He ain't produced. There were some other guys that you could put up there, like Calvin Ridley. I mean, if you want to talk about, personal issues, injuries, things like that. But Terry, he played the whole year,
Big facts. How many
and he
games did
ain't do
Calvin
what he
Ridley
need.
play this year?
I don't know. Calvin really been out
Right,
since
hey,
like week 6.
yeah. But yeah, Terry
Personal
McLaurin,
injuries.
man,
Can you imagine?
that was a big disappointment, and I was high on Terry McLaurin going into the season.
I think a lot of
So
people were.
he's a Washington football team player, but you know what? I mean, I gotta be a realist with it, man. He ain't do what
Got
he
to be
needed to do,
real.
But
Facts.
I like
that's
that.
my
Yeah, I
bust.
like Terry. I like that. I like Terry McLaurin in that spot.
Y'all want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
But y'all already know my bust of the year. I mean,
we
I
know?
got
Do
him
we
on
know?
my fucking team. Like, what are you talking about? I got so many busts of the year on my team. But my bust of the year, I'm going fucking AJ Brown. Like, AJ fucking Brown. Coming into the season, I was fucking high on AJ Brown. Like, top 5. He's top 3 receiver this year. Right now, AJ Brown is wide receiver 34. Missed almost half the season on injury. He's soft as a fucking cupcake. Like, every time he
Damn.
catches a pass, AJ Brown's down. He's coming. He's limping off the field.
Yo.
Like, dog, I would never. I'm not gonna say I would never draft AJ Brown again. I'm not gonna say that because if the value's there, then it's there.
Yeah.
But AJ Brown
Man.
really let me down, and I'm sure he let down a lot of fantasy managers this year. Like, he let down a lot of fantasy managers.
Man, I warned
let
you
me down.
about
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, man. I told you
Like,
about him, dog.
I know you're not gonna hear this, right? You're not gonna hear this. I hope you do, but you let me down, man. Like, you're my bust of the year. Like, that shit was terrible. I hope you bounce back
man.
next season and I have you on my team. You know what I mean? I get you in the 4th round, not the 2nd round. Like, then I'll be happy. But till then, we not cool, bro. Like, but yeah, AJ Brown's my bust of the year.
Hey, somebody said something about AJ Brown on Twitter, and he said, you know what, F y'all fantasy team.
Yeah, I seen that.
He
I
ain't
seen that. I
rocking
seen
with
that,
it,
John. I know
dog.
you talking about, but I seen that.
Yeah, I mean, when people say F the fantasy people, that's just how you know you having a down year. You're like, fuck the fantasy players. I don't care. I don't care about fantasy. We're 11-5, nigga. You care.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
care.
you can.
You
You
care.
don't care about our fantasy teams, but you care that
You
you're
care
not
about.
balling.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you're not
59
balling.
receptions, 801 and 4 tugs.
They're gonna use that when contract
You
year
look
comes
like
up,
you
buddy.
look like a
You-
wide receiver 3.
No, he looks like
wide receiver 3 on the team.
a bench player. Like,
when contract talks come up, they're gonna use that.
not even a flex.
They gonna talk about
that's
that.
not even flex worthy,
I
bro.
mean, like,
No, I
third
know.
option on the
Yeah,
team
yeah.
vibes, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
come on, bro. Like, that's just embarrassing, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't think that he had a good year at all. I don't think that he.
No, it was terrible.
Nowhere near what he's supposed to do.
it's terrible. Like, I don't know if he didn't train this year. Like, hamstring, knee, ankle.
Tennessee
This,
was doing,
that,
Tennessee
like-
was doing other things.
Tackle.
Yeah, that Julio curse. Julio curse Tennessee, bro.
I
Like,
feel like Tennessee was doing other things. Like, even when they started picking it up towards the end of the year, it wasn't involving him.
when he was there, he was solid, but like,
There you go, John.
he wasn't
Right
there.
Right there,
He wasn't there most of the
Yeah,
season. He
better.
was hurt. Like,
Yeah, that's the place to be.
Right there.
That's
bro.
the place to be.
All right, so
right.
exactly. Eckler looks out for the fantasy. Eckler's like, dog, how's your fantasy team do with me this week? Like, he actually cares. Like, you should care about people's money. Then people will respect you.
he's
Like,
trying to score TDs for
other
guys.
exactly. He's like, Eckler's like, I got to score right now because I know this guy's depending on me.
Only
That's the
because
type of
he's a
players you
fantasy-
need.
only
And I know
because he's
I'm
a
gonna
fantasy
beat this
player.
guy if I score this touchdown for this guy.
That's
Exactly.
only because he.
Mhm.
For John Doe out there.
Guys,
Doesn't even know.
one who used bust.
Wait, we got one more. We got one more.
No, one huge bust.
Allen Robinson.
You gotta let him do his.
Nah, I wasn't even going to use him.
Go ahead. ahead.
I
I
mean,
was
he's a
about to use
bust,
him.
but still.
I was about to use the guy who got 119 carries, 517 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's player A.
Sounds like
That's
Miles
question
Sanders to
mark.
me.
That's question mark for me.
No?
Whoa, that's a
You
trivia
guys,
question.
you
That's
guys
a
can take
trivia
a guess.
question right there.
Take a guess.
Say it again. Say it again.
119 carries, 517 yards. Wait, hold on. Okay.
I know who that is. I
119
know who that
carries,
is.
517 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Alvin
This guy
Kamara.
was drafted in the second round.
Oh, no.
That wasn't Alvin.
Low end second round, high end third round, probably.
4 touchdowns.
Tell me this.
No, not
Nope.
No. Hold on.
I can drop one big hint right here. It's John's favorite play.
Antonio
Who?
Gibson.
Clyde
Gibson?
Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, Clyde.
Clyde. Oh yeah.
This
both
was
said Antonio
the
Gibson.
bust of the year to me. Like the expectations, like not only did we give you another chance to redeem yourself, but come on, son. Like Darrell Williams stats look better than yours right now. Like yo, I mean, yeah, Allen Robinson. I will give you that. Kylie, that's a great call there, man. I had him on my team at one point. If I would have seen him right there, I would have definitely went him for sure. As how many weeks I had him in there for the first like 6 weeks, I had him in there hoping for something special. Something special didn't happen in both leagues. Like yo, I don't even know how I'm 10-4 in another league with him in there. But regardless, yo, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man, you playing with Andy Reid. Andy Reid's track records with running backs. Yo, LaShawn McCoy, Brian Westbrook. You know, like you got
Kareem
these guys,
Hunt.
Deuce Staley, Kareem Hunt, Jamal Charles. You got these guys.
Mhm.
I don't know if he had Deuce Staley. I'm not.
Now, yeah, Deuce Staley.
If he had Deuce,
Mhm.
yeah, Deuce
Philly.
Staley. Like
Yeah,
these guys,
yeah.
these guys finish as art. These are set it and forget it type names. Set it and forget it. So when
Shady McCoy.
yeah, Shady McCoy. They drafted you
Yep.
round 1, pick 32. I don't care if you went to the last pick in the first round. Like you were a first rounder. You have a first round contract, meaning that these other guys that drafted behind you, like they're thinking like, oh, you're not that good. Put it in perspective. Jonathan Taylor went in the second round to the Colts, same year. Like, come on, man.
Mm.
Imagine if the Colts, imagine
Back
if
in the
Chiefs
league.
had Jonathan Taylor right now. They're kicking themselves. They're definitely kicking themselves. But regardless, yo, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man.
JT went second round.
Second round in that
Yeah.
draft. Same
God
draft.
damn.
Same
dog.
draft. He would have been on the Chiefs.
Mhm.
Imagine that. Imagine if he was playing behind
Oh, my
Pat Mahomes.
goodness.
Goddamn. But they said he couldn't catch passes out the backfield. That's what they said.
Mm.
So he called a screen pass against Baltimore. Looked good to me. So I will say
Get that guy in open space.
they got that wrong. They got that wrong. 119 carries, 517 yards, 4 TDs. You better throw it up on the screen for y'all. Those that drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire, buyer beware next year. It's a 4th, 5th round pick. Stay away from this guy. He's back up. He's
Yeah.
back up.
AC might be looking for another running back next year. Like,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
They got him in the room like, hey, son, we're not gonna tell you bring your playbook just yet, but we're gonna tell you
Have it ready. Have it available.
you're being evaluated. You're not one of those. You're not one of those 5th-year options. Right?
oh,
We might just let you go. Like Darrell Williams is more than proving himself. The weeks that Darrell Williams was in the lineup, he has more than 4 touchdowns.
yeah.
So come on, man. I got people using Darrell Williams as a flex and getting more yards than what I'm seeing on the screen right now. I mean, you depended on this guy. The second round pick, he's a set it and forget it type guy in your lineup. He's not doing what he did not do what he was supposed to do this season. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire, if you're out there, man, if you're listening, if you hear this, this is Twan from Son, John, and Twan personally saying this. I mean, I got some backers on this. I got all my fantasy supporters out there to support me on this, but you didn't do what you're supposed to do this year, man. Hopefully next year's a lot better, but this is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Fool him again, you can't fool him again. I mean, you heard of No Role Models by J. Cole. So, I mean, you can't keep doing this, man. It's yeah, man. My producer even looking at it like, yeah, come on, yeah.
Reception touchdown.
One of my producers is looking at it like, yo, I mean, I messed up the stat, but yeah, 6'2",
6 total.
Yeah, 4
He
rushes.
had to add the
Yeah.
6 total. Man, fuck Clyde.
Hey,
Even
hey, I
when
learned
you
my
watch
I
the
learned my
football, he
lesson.
cannot run the football.
How many TDs did Aaron Jones have in week 2?
6. It's like not 4.
3, 4.
He had a 4 touchdown.
Yeah, 4
game.
touchdowns.
Aaron Jones had more than half of it in 1 week. Like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous.
At least have a week, Clyde. You didn't have a week.
Shitty year, man. Shitty. Can't make the club in the tub. Would you? What's up? What's up, John? Who would you said Terry McLaurin. I mean, I like all the busts.
Yeah,
I like all the busts. I
are busts.
agree, man.
Even
AJ Brown,
Kylie's bust of Allen Robinson.
Yeah, even we'll even throw Kylie's bust in there. Kylie's bust was great. Allen Robinson did me, man.
Yeah, Allen Robinson
Did me no favors. I draft any other wide receiver there. Good money. I got the buy. I got the buy. I lost so many games by fucking 5 points. Ugh. Rather not talk about it, man.
Hey, can y'all see me on this end, on that end?
Time into this. So what?
Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why it's showing up black. I can't see myself more. All right. As long as y'all
Be
see
aware of
me.
what you're doing, boy. We can see you.
Yeah, we can see you, man.
You over there looking. You over there looking stressed. You
Don't
over there
pick
looking
your nose or
stressed.
nothing like that, nigga. Don't
All
do
right,
that.
let's do
Zeke.
Waiver wire.
Oh, nah.
Zeke is still like running.
Yeah.
He's still top 10 running
Yeah,
back.
he's still top 10.
Nah,
can't-
Zeke
you
has
can't
some
make
solid.
that-
He has some solid
Yeah,
games.
you can't make him a
I
bust.
can't put Zeke on that.
Edwards Helaire not scoring touchdowns.
50
Well,
yards.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
into these waiver wire
pickup of the year.
wire pickups
Anytime
of the
touchdown
year.
score,
We
bro.
want to go to.
I'm gonna go first on
anytime
this.
touchdown score.
Anytime touchdown score. Let me take a shot for this episode, bro.
I'm gonna say my waiver wire pickup.
We got 7 people tuned in, 6 people tuned in right now.
It's
Like,
lit. It's lit.
Is
in here.
Amonra St. Brown. That's my waiver wire pickup.
whoa,
of the year.
that's your waiver wire
yeah,
pickup of the year?
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew this.
That's not it.
The only reason I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why this other guy is.
I know you are.
You know who it is.
Who?
The only
You know
reason
who it
I'm
is.
saying that he's my top waiver wire pickup of the year is because what he did down the stretch when you really needed him.
Oh my God.
When you really needed him.
These last 3 weeks.
No.
Or no.
5.
Yeah.
When you need him in the clutch. No, I hear Cordell Patterson.
Yes, you do.
But
Yeah.
look.
Yes. Hey, franchise. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason
I'm with you.
Listen. Let me talk. No.
Is
This is me.
the waiver wire pickup
This is me.
of the year.
This is me.
Yeah, Cordell
Look,
Patterson.
This is
For
me.
sure.
Listen, you're going to get your shot. Look, the only reason I say this, Cordell Patterson down the stretch, week 13 to week 17, 11, 12.9, 3.3, 7.8, and 6.2. When you were relying on Cordell Patterson, he was not there for you. He was missing in action. Yeah, he got you out the way during the season. Yes, he had a great fantasy season. Great. But when you needed him most, he was not there. But St. Brown, he was there for everybody. When you needed him most, down the stretch, in the clutch, the semifinals, the championship, he was there for you. He didn't let you down. From week 13 to week 17, week 13 to week 17, he had 12 targets, 11 targets. He had 19 fantasy points, 11.3, 19.5, 21.5, and 31.4 in the championship game.
31 points?
31.4 in the championship game. He's the waiver wire pickup of the year. When you needed him most, he was there for you. I don't care what nobody say. Cordell Patterson, yes, he might have got you there.
Okay.
He didn't finish
Yeah,
it for you.
and that's what
He didn't finish it for you.
You sit here.
His last 5 weeks were
you
terrible.
got to get there though. You got to get there. You got to get there.
Amon St. Brown?
What do you mean? Are you in
Amon-Ra.
position?
Okay, so
What do you mean?
There's a lot of teams out there that picked up Amon-Ra St. Brown
Uh-huh.
that also have Cordell Patterson. So without Cordell Patterson,
Okay,
are you
but-
getting to that spot? Does Jonathan Boyd get to the championship without Cordell Patterson in his lineup?
Yes, he does.
No.
What?
Nah.
Why?
Okay, thank
Why?
you, John.
Why you say
My man
no?
ain't even here.
Nah.
My man ain't
Why
even
you
here.
say no?
Because of what he did for him during the year to get him there.
Yeah.
Yo,
There was
franchise,
games that were won because of that.
You know, we care more about the customer. We are customer-oriented business. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want my
I'm talking. I'm talking about down the stretch.
Bro, you talking about down
I'm
the
talking about
stretch.
down the stretch.
You're talking about down
I'm talking
the
about the
stretch.
last 5 weeks were crazy for him.
But there's been a lot of weeks to where they were decided by 6.7 points, and you're not expecting to get 21, 22 from Cordell Patterson. Yes, down the stretch, he put you in position to get to the playoffs, and then you pick up these players. Because I can say the same thing about Devin Singletary if you want to pull up these numbers.
With
from Devin Singletary from the Bills. You want to pull up those numbers? He had 23 points in the championship. He had 16.3, and this is half PPR stats. So if you want me to go to full PPR stats for Devin Singletary.
But St. Brown had. But look. People were just sleeping on St. Brown. He had games before that also.
I'm trying to tell
It's
you.
It's not like he didn't have games before that.
So-
it's not like the last 5 weeks were the only games he had.
So your fantasy playoffs waiver wire pickup is Amon-Ra St. Brown. So for the rest of those 14 weeks,
He had some solid weeks in there.
solid weeks over consistency. Where did Cordell Patterson finish in regards to our running backs?
I think he's running back 9.
Where's Amon-Ra St. Brown? Overall wide receivers.
He's running back. He's wide receiver 27.
Now.
Who is that?
Now. That's what I'm saying. Now he is. Come on, bruh.
Bro.
Stop it.
What week were people scooping at St. Brown?
Amon-Ra St. Brown during the regular season.
Bro,
And then we got
but
a clip.
look,
We got a clip.
down
Hey,
the
John,
stretch,
John,
down the
John,
stretch.
John, how many clips do we got? And we was like, oh, Amon-Ra St. Brown? DeAndre Swift got the ball.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
How many clips?
He
Yeah.
shut all that shit up, though. He
Hey, yo.
shut all that shit up. He's the guy over there in Detroit.
Hey.
Fuck a Swift, nigga.
Now,
What you talking about?
fuck a Swift. Swift still running back 18. He missed 4 games.
St. Brown,
Stop
nigga.
it. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey, St. Brown. That's my waiver wire pickup of the year. Let me.
Man, I got Cordell.
I
Patterson.
look
Okay,
at
dude.
when I think of the year. I think
out
out throughout the whole season. I think about the whole season, not just those
Okay.
last couple of games. It had to be a duration of the whole. You got to ball out for a certain amount of games to be waiver wire pickup of the year, bro.
All right, so
It
you
can't
got
just be-
Cordell Patterson too. All right, let's move to the player of the year. Y'all boring. Y'all boring.
No, we
I-
boring because
Y'all boring, man.
we boring because we don't talk. We don't want to talk that bullshit. Bro,
That's Cordero,
John.
waiver wire pickup
John.
of the year.
all
Yeah.
right, we here.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
we.
yeah.
Hey, what hospital you at,
see.
man? We here. I'm in there, bro. I'm in there, and you here. I'm in there, and you here, bro.
Sure.
Because hey, yo, he's in the garage.
All right.
He's in the garage.
Amon
bro,
St. Brown.
He's talking there truly.
I'm not mad at
He's
Sean
talking
Smith,
Hey,
though.
truly
St.
talk.
Brown, bro.
Truly
Dog,
talk, bro.
dog. St. Brown did his fucking thing, bro.
Bro,
Like he won people championships, bro. Like,
I don't think it's that.
He did.
Cordero Patterson got you to the ship.
but he won you the
He got
ship.
it.
Yeah, this guy won you the ship, so he's
Ask
the waiver
John
wire
which
pickup
one
of the year.
You know how many people won you the ship?
You know how many people? You know how many championships Devin Singletary won for people? He put up 23.
He wasn't on nobody's roster, bro. Stop it.
How can you say
Nobody
that?
was starting Devil Singletary.
Why?
Stop it.
You want to see
Stop
the numbers?
it.
Do you want to see
Stop
the numbers?
it.
Do you want to see the numbers?
Stop
Do
it.
you want to see the numbers?
St. Brown was being started out there in the championship,
I'm asking you a
and
question.
he came up in the clutch. He performed.
All right, I'm asking you a question.
Every week,
Right.
you're like, is St. Brown gonna do it again?
I'ma see the
Hell
numbers.
no.
I'ma see the
Hell
numbers.
no. Hell no. He did it 5 straight weeks.
And Singletary did it for 4. So what are you saying? Flex. You want that guy in there. 14.9, 16.6, 18.8, and 23. 23? He's only getting better. You talk about trends. You want to pull up that episode? It's about trends. He's trending in the right direction.
So is St.
What are
Brown.
you saying?
So is St. Brown.
Oh, so you're putting both of them in the lineup. Wide receiver 2 and a flex. So you can't say this guy's not a waiver wire pickup.
So he's a better waiver wire pickup than he probably got drafted. Singletary probably
I'm
got
saying-
drafted.
I
He's
can
not in the
say-
way.
I'm
So
saying-
no point, no more to talk about Singletary. He got drafted. So we're done. So we're done. He's not a waiver wire pickup. He got drafted.
All right.
St. Brown did not get drafted.
Let's move on.
Nobody knew who that guy was.
Let's move on.
We got fantasy comeback player of the year.
That's an easy one for me.
That's
I mean,
easy for me too.
I chose.
I think John. Hey, John. I think we got the same one too. I think
don't
we
know.
may. I think we may have this, but I'm not
John
sure.
goes first.
I feel like John.
I'm
you
gonna
got
go.
something-
I'm a
man, my left
Debo
side
Samuel.
working with me,
Debo
man.
Samuel.
I feel like we here. I feel like we here, man. My right side not working with me, so I feel like my left side working with me, bro. And who you got, John? We'll let you start this off, bro.
I'm gonna go with Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel to me.
Not for me.
That's the comeback player
Let's hear it.
of the year. Last year he dealt with a lot of injuries. Coming back, he was drafted in our league. He was drafted like what, the 7th, 8th round.
It's a player.
So
Steve.
Debo for me, man, he one of the top receivers this year. Like you see the stats: 13, 10, 6 receptions, 6 receiving TDs, 320 rushes for 7 rushing TDs. Man, that's a dominant season. Great value late. So I gotta give it to Debo, man. Last year people had Ayuk over him, including myself. You'll probably see that in the clips coming up later on. But
It's very true.
he was a guy, man. He was a guy, came back, did his thing. You know, and he had a good rookie season too. So he had a good rookie year, had injury second year, third year, went off again. So I think he's showing that he's going to be a dominant fantasy football player moving forward. So yeah,
All
Debo.
right, yeah, I like Debo. I won't disagree. I didn't even think about Debo right there, but I got Joe Burrow.
Oh, okay.
I got Joe Burrow as my comeback player of the year, and I got Joe Burrow as my comeback fantasy player of the year. He's QB6 right
Stop
now.
it! Who put that on the screen?
Like, I mean, I feel like, Joe Burrow, man. My man in the locker room doing the gat, get the gat, get the gat, get the gat, get the gat.
I'm
You know
on
what
a
I'm
close
saying?
second.
I
I
mean,
like that franchise.
I
Close
like that.
second.
I like that. But I mean, still just off the humble, Joe Burrow has been out there slinging the rock. Like, he's looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking like top 5 quarterback. He's
part.
like he's here to stay. He looks like the number 1 pick from last
You
year.
like the
I
best.
mean, a lot of people forget that. Yo, he had his whole season cut. I mean, not his whole season. He had about 6-7 games cut from him last year due to injury. But this year, man, he's out there breaking records. He's throwing for 500 yards in a game against the Ravens defense, who's not the Ravens defense this year. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on record saying that the Ravens defense is not the Ravens defense of old. But I will say that, I mean, the weapons around him, like the camaraderie, that connection with those young wideouts, it's only going to get a lot better. I got Joe Burrow as one of the top quarterbacks off the board next year.
Oh, for
Yo,
sure, for
this
sure.
guy is
Put the
going,
fucking numbers.
it's going crazy. Yo, I like Joe Burrow as my comeback fantasy player of the year for sure. Man, don't sleep on Joe Burrow, man. And he's athletic, so he can run. He can run too. He's choosing not to because of his injury, but he can run when given the opportunity. So don't sleep on Joe Burrow. But I like Joe Burrow, man. That's what I'm gonna go with.
I like that. I like that. My fantasy comeback player of the year, you guys might have already seen it on the screen, but it's Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon last year played 6 games. This year, play all 16. My man's been out there. This year, he had 1,205 rushing yards, 13 tugs, 300 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns. Like, Joe Mixon not playing games. The injuries hurt him last year. He came back strong. He's looking good in that offense. Cincinnati right now, I'm gonna say it. They're in the Super Bowl odds for me next season. Like, they developed that defense. They already got the offense.
Yeah. They draft some
Draft some
parts,
defense.
bro.
They get some good defensive alignment. Like, Cincinnati gonna make noise, bro. Not this year, but next year they can make noise. Like, they can be one of the top teams in the AFC. I'm really fucking with Cincinnati. Joe Mixon showed me a lot this year that I can draft him next year in fantasy. Like, I'm not scared to draft Joe Mixon no more.
I'm not
like,
scared to draft
you know what I
nobody
mean?
on the Bengals
So
next year.
yeah, the Bengals is gonna be the team.
I want to piece
That's the team.
off.
You want that. You want that piece of that offense.
It's like
so,
the Rams this year. It's like Just
Yeah.
like you're saying, like I want a piece of that offense,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Like,
need something
I'm trying
over
to think
there.
about like the Chiefs offense. Like
Yeah.
you want Tyree, you want Kelsey, you want that's about it.
Yeah,
you want Mahomes, but
but you want a piece of that offense
talking
because
about a potent offense, Rams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that guy Joe Mixon,
You want that Bengals offense.
Joe Mixon proved a lot to the haters. Like last year, everybody Joe
He did.
Mixon, he's hurt.
He did.
Nah. I'm not drafting Joe Mixon this year, but now he's making you a believer. So next year, stay away because he might hurt your feelings again. You never know. But
That's
but
real,
Joe
that's
Mixon, I like Joe Mixon. That's my comeback player of the year, Joe Mixon.
I like it.
Yeah,
We gonna get it.
that's one that running back. He was getting drafted as a running back 2 for most teams, like second, third round. Like, you know what I mean?
All right. Let's go to introduce the commercial.
All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. You know, we gotta pay these bills, so commercial break. I gotta stay your line, John. You're not here, bro. You're not here.
No,
bro.
go
So
ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. You got it.
Bro, you know what I'm
Got it,
saying?
brother.
I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got it, but you know what I'm saying?
Eckler was
you got it, you know what I'm
Eckler
saying?
was another good one, Steven. Eckler was another good one.
Eckler, come on, bro. Eckler, what did he finish last year?
Yeah.
RB 15. Stop. But anyway, like we gotta pay these bills, take this commercial break. Holla
Hey,
at y'all
don't
in the
leave.
chat.
Don't leave. Y'all stay tuned.
Don't
We got
leave.
some special shit coming.
Yeah, we got it.
Make sure my vocals right. Make sure the beat right. Welcome to the 5th show.
Time to cuff.
Powered by ItsNation TV.
That's why you try to get in line.
Play, execute, have fun, dub.
I can do a lot more than what I think I can.
Yo, man.
This is Sean.
This is John.
And this is Twan.
Tune in to The Fantasy with SJT on ItsNation TV on YouTube at 5:30 on Wednesdays. We got the position rankings, the stardom sit-ems, buy low, sell high, and listen to your boy. Don't listen to these guys over here.
man.
Don't listen to your boy. The boy's undefeated right now. 139. I finished at the top of the league this week.
Look, listen,
You know what I
listen
mean?
to me. If you're gonna listen to anybody, listen to me. Wait until y'all see what the GOAT is about to do to these gentlemen.
4-time champ right here, so you know who to listen to. The champ is here. Until anyone dethrones me and wins more ships than me, I'm still the champ of this league. Men lie, women lie,
Man,
numbers don't.
It sounds good, man, but consistency is key in fantasy. 7 straight playoff appearances. You got to put yourself in position to win. All in all, what I'm gonna say, man, tune in 5:30 every Wednesday. Also, hop in the feed on Wednesdays at 5:30. We answer your questions live, so come get your best fantasy advice with us, SJT.
Hey, we. Yeah. We back.
Oh, so
That-
the last one we got is the
Player of the year.
Player of the year. The
I like
best
this.
player.
I'm gonna like this one. Fantasy player of the year. I'm gonna like this one. Y'all want me to start it off? I mean,
Yeah,
y'all,
go
you
ahead.
already know y'all
Sean
got
P.
but yeah. But we touched on my man earlier.
Hold on real quick. For those. Oh shit! Hold on. My bad. My mic wasn't on. I turned that joint off. real quick.
Turn the mic on.
Hey, listen, real quick. For those who are in the chat, I feel like we should give y'all about 30 seconds. We can give y'all a quick 30-second window and put who y'all think y'all fantasy player of the year is. Can y'all put that in the comments? For who's there right now, can you please put your fantasy player of the year in the comments? Thank you. Before you start saying some outlandish shit. You saying some crazy shit. Sometimes,
No, man, I'm on St. Brown, bro.
It's like Chad.
I'm not mad at Amon St. Brown at all. Like I'm surprised that shit got so much flack. That nigga been killing the last few weeks.
5 straight weeks cooking.
Killing.
Nah, Kylie, nah, for real. Like, put your player in there. I mean, I know you being funny, but put your player in there, bro.
Golly.
Hey, listen.
You're far from the manager of the year. Use all your transactions in week fucking 12. Like, come on, man. You could have actually won if maybe you had some transactions.
All right, Courtney, I respect that answer. You can pull Courtney's answer up right there. Pull Courtney's up. Courtney Porter. CP.
Yep.
Pull CP up right there. I like that.
Cooper Kupp.
Good answer.
What did he do this year?
It's like, nah. give about 20 more seconds.
Anything you can possibly do.
Additional 20 more seconds. Only because we want to gather this information. We want this information.
Come on, who's y'all fantasy players of the year?
Start saying some outlandish stuff.
Who's your fantasy player of the year?
Like it's going to sound ridiculous.
Players of the year for fantasy football.
Players of the year of fantasy football. We almost at like 56 minutes, so we're going to start in like 10 seconds.
Don't be shy. Don't be scared.
Please don't.
We're not going to cook you. Don't worry.
Oh, we will, but yeah.
Oh, that was the waiver wire pickup.
Oh, that is
hey, that's
somebody doing a wild card.
Stop it.
Bro, Dallas defense number one.
If you're going to argue Amon St. Brown, you're not going to argue Dallas D. Come on. Come on, bro. He's a player.
But think about what pull up the Dallas defense number. I mean, you can't pull it up to Amon St. Brown's number.
Yeah, you can.
But you can pull up in terms of what you're expecting from your defense. Dallas defense.
They did all right. Had a couple big weeks, but yeah.
I'm with you, Facebook user. Like Dallas defense is potentially in the running for that because they put a big number down the stretch. Giants, Washington, they put up 30. Come on, bro.
Hey, well, they bullshit.
Okay,
I'm gonna get to my player of the week.
All right, Kylie, I think you hit it on the head there. I would say John Taylor. I will go first here.
No. I'm gonna go first.
I already went. Man, it's Jonathan Taylor. Leads the league in rushing, touchdowns, yards per carry, yards at the contact. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, it's Jonathan Taylor. If you had Jonathan Taylor on your team this year, more than likely you made the playoffs. I don't know if you made it to the championship game, but essentially you definitely made it to the playoffs. Jonathan Taylor did more than enough to carry your fantasy team to where it needed to go. It was consistent from week 4 on. It's about you getting 15 or more points per game, day in and day out. I had Jonathan Taylor personally on my team, so I mean, you can say I'm being a little bit biased, but just like Kylie said, it's
not biased. He had a fucking monster year.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. Like 17, 34, 18 touchdowns. I mean, and that's just rushing touchdowns. So he had a couple receiving touchdowns.
I think he had 20 total right now.
Yeah, 20 total receiving. Yeah, 20 total touchdowns. 17, 34 receiving. I mean, rushing. You can't go wrong with that. Like, I mean, you better see it put up on the screen in a second. But if you have Jonathan Taylor on your team, you were lucky. He's one of the running backs that went late. I like what I got from Jonathan Taylor this year. I'm more than satisfied from what I got.
You like or love?
I love.
Come on, man.
I love. I like Jonathan Taylor is the consensus number 1 pick next year. If you're drafting that spot 1, don't look no further than Jonathan Taylor being drafted. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's real. You go ahead, John. I already know who you got. So
you already know what it is, man. Courtney already said it. Top
pull up Courtney
of the year.
Pull up Courtney's comment. Let's give a shout out to our fans real quick. Pull up Courtney's comment. And then I want to John, and then talk about the successes from Mr. Kupp.
Man, Cooper Kupp is the player.
Talk about how many games
of the year. Oh, being like 12 games.
12 out of
11. 11. No, 11.
My man.
10 and 4, solid. Like 18, 29, 15 touchdowns on the year. He got close to breaking that Calvin Johnson record. I mean, I can't give it to him now because that extra game.
I was waiting on the Calvin Johnson comment.
He almost got it.
I mean, what's Calvin Johnson's high for touchdowns in a year?
I think it's like 19 something. It's like 19 something. But yeah, Cooper Kupp, man. Like,
let's see what Cooper Kupp does next year. Then we can, for the next 4 years, and then we can compare him to Calvin Johnson. Okay?
I wouldn't even compare him to Calvin Johnson as far as like athlete.
No, you can't compare much of anything compared to Calvin.
A great season.
bro, you have to go to
just having a dumb season.
athleticism. You can't compare.
I mean, he's just having a dumb. He's not gonna. You think he's about to go out there and have 18-29 again?
Remember Jeremy Lin? Remember Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
Remember when he went nuts for like 3 months? Like sometimes niggas do that.
Linsanity.
No bullshit.
Insanity.
Sometimes
niggas do that.
They thought he was here to stay.
Sometimes everything is just working for you.
He's gone, bro.
He came away. He came away.
I don't know. Calvin's high in touchdowns is 16, so he has a chance to break that. But you know,
anything else after now is it don't count. It don't count. Like he had to get that before the last game. But Cooper Kupp, man, I mean, if you had him on the team, more than likely you won your chip or you got close to winning your chip. So Cooper Kupp, man, that's the guy. Come on, 18, 29, 15 TDs, dog. Like, come on.
38 catches.
That's unreal, dog. It's unreal. PPR. Look at 138 receptions.
138
fantasy points. Right there.
He stuck his hands out
in 16 games. How do you do that?
He stuck his hands out more than 138 times and caught those motherfuckers. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
That's self-explanatory.
Got it.
P.
Yeah, but
who's P?
I'm mad. John made hit this as comeback player of the year, knowing that this was my fucking player of the year. I'm mad you did that. So you already talked about my guy. Yes, Deebo Samuel. And the only reason I picked Deebo, stir the pot again. That's what I do. The only reason I picked my man Deebo is where he got drafted. His ADP was like round 9 and 10. And he produced, he's a wide receiver 3 on the year and had PPR. He produced 1,310 receiving yards, 73 catches, but also had 320 rushing yards and 7 added touchdowns rushing. Like, come on. My man was a swift Army knife this year. Like, Deebo Samuel coming off the injuries, all the injuries he had, he came out, had a monster year. So I give Deebo my player of the year because of that. Where he got drafted, what he been through in his career, and where he is now, I got to go Deebo Samuel. I don't care what y'all say.
I like it.
Well, I hear that. So
Deebo.
That's that. Let's okay, let me bring John back on as well. All right. Let's get into the highlights of the season.
Of the season.
I don't agree with Deebo, but
you said I don't agree with Deebo.
Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on.
And we're gonna go to our highlights of the season. Just a
little recap
of the season.
Of the year.
Shit we got wrong, and all that good shit. So yeah.
Please.
Player on my roster.
Oh yeah. He was the most consistent player on a lot of rosters. Like Deebo, and the way you got him, like you drafted Deebo as a bench player, and he became a fucking very valuable starter, for everybody. So if you got Deebo and you also drafted well before that, then Houston was crazy.
Kudos to you.
Fantasy football family, welcome to the Fantasy with SJT. To be sitting here at 2-0, the only one, I'm like the Charles Barkley of this league, but you know what? We're going to get it right.
Sir Charles. Charles got there. I'm the champ. I'm like Muhammad Ali.
God.
Like, I'm the champ when I'm not the champ. Like, that's how it is. I'm the champ.
I'll take anybody else's bet. You put it in the comments. I'll take your bet.
I feel like he
is that
will.
A joke?
Yeah, he will finish with better numbers.
Who?
Cooper Kupp.
Let's make the bet right now.
How much we can make that. We can make that.
$10.
Yeah, we can make that bet.
All right. So what Matthew Stafford going for 20 or more? 20 something or more?
50 points?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
I bet 20 more push-ups on that.
All right. Bet.
So Tom Brady scores more than Kyler Murray. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I bet that.
Mr. Jonathan Taylor. I'll give a head clap to people in our league because they knew not to draft this guy in the first round, all right? And he failed. Twan took him.
Shout out to Phil Yates who said bold prediction, Jonathan Taylor leads the league in rushing yards and touchdowns. He said it today.
That's a bad bold prediction.
It just held arguably one of the best offenses in the NFL to 6 points.
So how many points you think the Bengals going to score? 6? No, bro. It's not going to be like that.
How many points you think they're going to put up?
24.
No.
24 or more.
No. I was going to say they put up 16.
I'm taking DK and Tyler Lockett over Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp all day. Delete all that shit, bro. That was a terrible take. Delete all that shit. Hey, I like the Giants defense versus Carolina. I feel like without CMC, I don't know. This Panthers offense is just not moving the ball.
This can be the Antonio Brown show. I think that people out there in fantasy land forgot that AB and Tom Brady have a rapport.
It's going to be bad for Houston out there.
Can't stand Brandon.
But Brandon Cooks is still going to do him. Like, whatever team he plays for, he goes for 1,000.
Mr. Cooper Kupp, man. This is going to be his best year. I mean, in 2018, he had a great season. This year, I think he's going to top that.
Y'all sitting here telling me that the Rams offense.
I'm sitting here telling you that
They're going to finish
what? I think if they see it, I
See
think if he's
what?
having a terrible game, him having a
What do
terrible
you see
game,
from that guy?
What do you see?
No, they're going to sell out to stop the run. They're going to sell out.
Here it goes. Here it goes.
Hey, you might be tight. You might be tight after this.
I hate it.
If I see Devontae Adams, I want to be mad. Over Hop against Jacksonville? The Packers O-line look like garbage right now. They let Detroit get like 3 sacks.
And that nigga still had 100+ yards last week. What are you saying? You're in charge of your ranking.
Yeah. Hey, you had a lot to say.
He had a lot to say.
You had a lot to say. What do you mean?
I mean, goddamn, can I finish? And then get it? Goddamn.
Oh, fast. Hold fucking
trying to move right
fast.
past
We're trying to move on.
Chris Carson at number 11.
I don't like this shit already.
Why? Why? No.
Because Jonathan Taylor's at 12. Like, what do you mean?
Chris Carson did what last week?
He had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
How many yards?
I mean, he had like 32.
He had 32 yards.
But he's getting the red zone carry. Your man can't get in the end zone, bro.
Please.
Oh my God.
He had 3 chances from the 1.
Please, why you yelling?
He had 3 chances from the 1. Exactly.
Hey, yo, Mac did
Hey.
that.
That was dope.
Yo,
That was dope.
hey, shout
That
out
was
to my
dope.
producers. Hey, shout out to our producers, yo.
Shout out to Mac, man.
Y'all niggas did that. Hey, yo. You was sitting here geeking the whole time, man. Hey, yo, John. One thing I will say, John, yo, you was on Cooper Kupp the whole fucking year.
Whole year. Cooper Kupp's best season.
You saw something
Like,
we didn't see.
I see it with Matthew Stafford. I see it the whole way, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Chris Carson, come on, bruh. What are we talking about? Yo, I mean, man, hey.
Another great season, man. Yeah, we
Another
love
great-
y'all, man.
another great-
Next year, same
Hold on,
shit,
man. What?
story. You know, make sure y'all tune in all day, every day. We got the best fantasy advice for y'all each and every week.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Y'all probably go to ESPN to get y'all rankings and shit. Y'all need to come here. We got y'all, man. Like shit. Just cause y'all know us don't mean we don't know shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know Matthew Berry. He could be teaching you the wrong shit. We gonna steer you in the right direction. Fuck you talking.
Yeah, we got some big things coming up for the next season too. Season 3 about to be dope. Season 3 about to be real dope. We got some stuff coming up, man. So y'all gotta look out for it. We gonna throw some things out there in the off season here and there. We gonna keep y'all updated, and we'll come out with some players that we think are gonna boom next year. So we gonna have that for y'all too. We're gonna have something special for y'all ready to go before the season starts, so y'all can get a head start on y'all championship run. All right, so. And then respect to Met and then y'all, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? You already know all love over here, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're going to keep this thing going.
Sure. They definitely gave us the drop on CEH early, though.
CEH, Don hates CEH. Like, no, do not draft him.
Yeah, he's a bum.
I would never draft him again.
He's like the Levy of this year, man.
My man came out week 1 last year, had like 100-something to tug, and just fell off.
Yeah.
Like, this shit's crazy, bro. Like,
they said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Why is Levy still coming up in football conversation?
Shut the fuck up.
Why is he even on the roster?
For the pass last week.
Why is he on the roster?
Nigga was made to the box.
Why is he on the? Why is Le'Veon Bell on a NFL roster? Like, he's done.
Hey yo, just like I'm saying, hey, congrats to John. John, I know you couldn't be here, man. You handling business, man.
Yeah, baby girl on the way. That's why my man in the hospital. Baby girl on the way.
Congrats. Hey, you still made it to the show, man. You still sacrificed, man. That's big ups. Big ups, man. Hey, yo, look.
Had to do it for the last one.
To our viewers, hey, I appreciate you tuning in each and every week. And it doesn't go unnoticed. Love y'all. Definitely want y'all to wear y'all mask. Stay safe. AP, you got anything to say?
I mean, one love, of course, but we still during the off season, we got y'all too. We're gonna be live and indirect during the off season. We got you with your early rankings, everything like that. So stay tuned in. And we got you on the Instagram page and all that. Follow at The Fantasy with SJT on Instagram, at ItsNation TV.
See, man, and my bad.
Keep it going. Keep it going. You got it. Sean P, you got it.
Hey,
You
bro,
got it. Keep it going.
You lucky as shit you handling priorities today because we need you, man.
Hey, let him do that. Let him do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to
get
do
him
this,
right,
bro.
John.
Right.
Tell them where to follow us
If
and
y'all
shit.
have
Like,
not, if y'all have not yet subscribed to ItsNation TV, make sure y'all do that. ItsNation TV, and then our secondary. It's our second YouTube channel. You know, make sure y'all like. Yeah, ItsNation TV is our secondary. See, look, Matt correcting me in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, D Fantasy with SJT. That's our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so you can get all the updates when we go live. Leave your comments, questions, all that in the live feed, and then shoot us a DM. Follow us on IG too. D Fantasy with SJT. Once again, D Fantasy with SJT. Hey man, the season's ongoing, man. You gotta keep going. If you want to chip, you gotta keep working. You gotta do your research early. Good meet Sean, Antoine. Y'all already know. You already know. Like we started in like what, April? So
Yeah.
you gotta get it
started
early.
in February, bro.
Yeah.
Start next week.
Yeah.
Hey,
Back to the drawing board.
we got the fantasy playbook coming for y'all. You know what I mean? If you need help with your lineups and you need help with your playbook throughout the season, who to draft, we got y'all with that also on the way.
Playbook on the way. Hey, I promise next season we're gonna get on them push-ups too. We're gonna get on them push-ups for y'all.
They gotta take the off season.
We're gonna get on them push-ups. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do a little bit more work on the bodies, but we're gonna get on them push-ups, and we're probably gonna hit the push-ups. Matter of fact, y'all through the all season. But hey, yo, like I said, wear your mask, stay safe.
Yo.